When it comes to the legendary rapper Lil Wayne from New Orleans and the flashy rapper Young Thug from Atlanta, Georgia, the only other thing besides their southern upbringings that they seem to have in common is working with Bryan "Baby" Williams, also known as Birdman, the co-founder and face of Cash Money Records at certain parts in their careers. These young men certainly don't share a similarity in selling records, and with all the negative controversy stemming from the past shooting of Lil Wayne's tour bus and Birdman and Young Thug's names popping up in that situation, friendship will be very unlikely as well. With Lil Wayne outselling Young Thug's entire career in 1 week, with the release of Weezy's long-anticipated album, The Carter 5, there is more division between these rappers than meets the eye. Could it be that the distance that Lil Wayne and Baby had due to financial disagreements may have inspired Baby to replace Wayne with Young Thug? Maybe or maybe not. But from Young Thug announcing that he signed to Cash Money in February 2014, then in March 2014 stating his choice for an album title is The Carter 6, referring to Lil Wayne's The Carter album series that Wayne planned to end with The Carter 5, which at the time was being blocked from being released by Baby, you can see why it might look that way. In an interview with DJ Who Kid, Young Thug said this: "I just feel like I'm that big," Thug told Who Kid of the title, "cause he feel like after the Carter 5, he ain't gonna make no more music, cause he feel like nobody can make music like that." To avoid legal issues instead of the Carter 6, Young Thug's debut commercial mixtape ended up being titled Barter 6. Allegedly, the title Barter 6 follows along with the blood gang practice of replacing the letter C with the letter B. To intensify the perceived beef with Lil Wayne, Young Thug even announced that his first show to promote Barter 6 would be in Holly Grove, New Orleans, one of the neighborhoods Lil Wayne was raised in. In the presence of Baby during an interview with MTV, Young Thug declared his dedication to Baby's Crew Rich Gang and also stated that, "I recorded 1 million tracks with Wayne already." But oddly enough, over 4 years later, Young Thug has only released one collaborative song with Lil Wayne, Take Care, from Thug's 2015 release, Slime Season. In a series of tweets from December 4, 2014, Lil Wayne said this: "To all my fans, I want you to know that my album won't and hasn't been released because Baby and Cash Money Records refused to release it. I want off this label and nothing to do with these people, but unfortunately, it ain't that easy." Even Lil Wayne's daughter, Reginae Carter, took to Twitter on March 17, 2015 to address Young Thug's problem with her father. Is he trying to be funny with this Carter 6? Cause it's pretty childish to me. Try again if you're even trying to get on my father's level. Listen, I usually stay in a child's place, but that's my father and I'll stick up for him no matter what. It was not to be disrespectful. On April 26, 2015, Lil Wayne's tour bus was shot at in Atlanta after a performance at the Compound nightclub, with the main suspect being Jimmy Winfrey, who was said to have been a former tour manager for Young Thug. James Winfrey was sentenced to 20 years for his involvement in the Lil Wayne bus shooting and was given 10 years in prison and 10 years probation. With Young Thug and Birdman named in the indictment, and Young Thug's music video for Halftime that featured Jimmy Winfrey with an assault rifle and lyrics about Lil Wayne used as evidence, it got even more suspicious when it emerged that Jimmy Winfrey placed a call to Baby's cell phone after he opened fire. Lil Wayne's long-awaited return to music, The Carter 5, literally went gold in the first week, selling over 500,000 copies. As far as Young Thug, even with all the hype and antics, he hasn't been able to sell over 60,000 copies with his solo mixtapes in any of his first weeks, and only 75,000 the first week with the help of Future. The first week sales, SEA, streaming equivalent of albums, totals for each of Young Thug's Atlantic Records mainstream full-length projects occur as follows: Barter 6, 2015, 18,000. I'm Up, 2016, 21,000. Slime Season 3, 2016, 38,000. Jeffrey, 2016, 37,000. Beautiful Thugger Girls, 2017, 37,000. Super Slimy with Future, 2017, 75,000. Slime Language with Young Stoner Life Records, 2018, 41,000. It is clear that Lil Wayne is focusing on being a dynamic artist and not a controversy magnet, and it's been paying off for him several times over. This has been a HipHopMadness original. Make sure you stay tuned and stay up to date on everything we got going on by subscribing and making sure you hit that notification bell. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at HipHopMadness and join the movement.